Hey there, my webcrafting wizards. In today's episode, I want to show you a cool new way you can make some extra money as a designer or a developer. So as you know, this channel focuses on no-code tools like Wix Studio, and they recently introduced a new way where you get to create a website and essentially sell studio templates for cash. And they let you keep all the profits, which is absolutely amazing. So in this episode, I kind of want to show you how you can set that up, how to sign up with their partner program and start selling these templates. So let's get into it. So the first step is going to be to sign up to their partner program. So if you head over to wix.com/studio/partner program, you can apply right here. If you want to learn more about like the different guidelines that they have, you can check out this learn more page here as well. Well, once you apply, you are ready to go. You're going to be redirected to your homepage here and you can start creating your design. Now there's two ways you can get into creating a studio template to put it to sale. One is going to be either to just create a new site like this from scratch. You can even go over to the studio template marketplace. And this is great if you want to get like an idea of how other people are doing it. Some are paid here, but some are free. So you can kind of use that as a good starting point. So let's just have a look here, see if we can find a free one. Here's a free one. So as you can see, we can view the template, but we can also add it into our dashboard where we get to use it. So here it is, super simple, but looks quite nice. Okay, cool. So what I thought that we do is I'll show you how we can create one from scratch. I thought we'll do some sort of like a CV type website. That's maybe like a photographer's website where they can upload their work as well. So it's going to have some sort of CMS as well associated to it. And maybe like a services page where you can book, like a session with the photographer, maybe like a private session, a wedding session, or whatever else that we're going to have. So there's two ways, again, we can get with the templates. One is to either just make a new use like one here as a starting point, or you can do a blank studio canvas, or you can go here to custom templates and create a template. But I'm going to do it like this because you can always import the website as a template afterwards anyway. So let's just go here and do a new studio blank canvas. So as soon as I start a project, especially for a template, what we want to do, the first step is to set up our color scheme, set up our typography, so it just can be reused through the whole website. So I'm just going to go here to the left panel to site styles. And as you can see here, it's all set to Wix Metaphor. I really enjoy Geist now as a font, so I'm just going to switch it over to that. So Geist bold and then Geist medium for our text. And for the front page here, I thought I'd just do like a nice big text of the photographer's name, maybe a couple of links, some socials, and on the next page here, we'll add another section. We'll just do some sort of like gallery of images. Okay, so I added some text here. What I'm gonna do is just expand this so it takes up like the whole height of the screen. And the way we can do that is we can actually go here to the section and turn on this advanced settings here, because then we can set a 90 VH for the section height. And VH is basically viewport height, meaning that it'll take up the size of the screen, the monitor that we're on. So in this case, 90 VH would mean 90% the size of our screen. So if that's 90%, what we can do is go to the nav here, and if we do 10 VH on that, that should give us like full screen basically. So now as you can see, if I scroll, that section ends right there as soon as I start scrolling, which is pretty cool. So I really wanted to make this like big and bold, so I thought I'd just add like a big title here, like Chris Blackwood here at the top, with maybe a line underneath, and just some like text that would be quite good to have on the screen, like, hey, bookings are available, book now, which is our call to action button as well. So I'll just spend a little bit of time to style this up. Okay, so I ended up coming with this design. I'm pretty happy with it. I really wanted you to just have the title nice and big here. I added up the booking now and also this little panel here at the bottom to just kind of give a quick glance of where this photographer is from, what they specialize in, and their social links as well. So I think this looks pretty good. So for the next section down below, essentially what I want to do is add a gallery of images. And the way I thought is that when we scroll through that section, it's going to all animate nicely. So the way we can do that is using a repeater. So there we go. I basically added 3 repeaters here, 1, 2, and 3. And I positioned them, one going to the left here, one going a bit to the right here, and the last one also maybe starting a bit in like that. And what I do is I grab this container here, the main section, and I'm gonna go to the animation tab here. I'm gonna add a scroll, and I'm gonna select each individual repeater here. So the animated element, I can actually just pick the repeater itself. And if I choose move here and adjust animation, let's move this to 270 degrees an angle. So actually I want it the other way, so if I do 90 here, there we go, that's the direction I want it to go in. I basically want this to start maybe like 10 seconds in, like that. And here, I don't even need pixels, I can just use percentage. Let's try something like 50%. Oh, that's a bit too much. Let's also extend this all the way to the bottom. We essentially want this to go from its design, because if it's to its design, then it's just gonna end up here in the last location. So let's change this back again, change this to percentage as well. Let's try 50 for now and extend this all the way. There we go, that's kind of what we're going for. So it's up to you how much you want to customize this, how far it should go. Again, you have percentages, which is great, so you can work with that. So essentially I want to do this to all of these, but I'm going to choose the other direction for the middle one, and then the left direction for this last panel. So with that effect, we should get something like this. So when I scroll, as you can see, all the panels are animating in different directions. And I also ended up adding this. Check this out. See how kind of moves to different spots of the screen as well when our mouse moves, and our mouse also has this gallery to it. And that's super simple to do. You can just head to the bottom of the section, and here for the cursor, so you just select the section here like that, and you can upload any SVG. So you just drag in an SVG. I ended up just doing gallery here with a white background, and that looks pretty cool. As for the actual mouse animation, if we had here, as you can see, I also added, let me just grab this section here. As you can see, I also added a resize on self. So that's a mouse effect. And I basically just zoom in a tad bit. So 120% there, and move the distance a little bit. So that gives it that cool effect of zooming into different parts of the gallery, which I really like. All right. Okay, next up I want to add some sort of services down here at the bottom so we can sell our services, right? We want to do maybe photography session. We can offer that for like 200 pounds. Ooh, that's actually too cheap. I don't think it's 200 pounds, but you get it. You can have a private session, maybe a portrait session. So the way you can do that is head over here to the marketplace, and this is going to be super simple. It's like a 2-click process. So you can go here to Wix bookings and just turn this on. So let's enable this. And once you enable this, you're going to be prompted up with this new window here where you can add your different services. So as you can see, you can upload an image, you can attach a price to it, you can add your description, your time. So you can set this all up to your needs, or in this case, anyone that's using the template, they can add their own information. And as you can see, that automatically syncs up with our page here. So it's automatically going to add the title, the images, the booking, and everything. So if we hit the preview, and this is also going to add the different pages necessary for the services to work. So you don't even need to worry about that. So if I click here, for example, as you can see, it automatically redirects us to this page where we get to pick a date. And again, this is depending on the business, you get to customize it yourself. So there we go, that's awesome. Lastly, what I want to do is also add some sort of CMS, so we can maybe attach previous clients that we had and like pictures from that session, so you can get a good idea if you want to buy their service or not. So to do that, we're just going to head back here. Let's go back to the home page and to the marketplace. We don't need to go to the marketplace. We can go here to the, where is it? The CMS section that they have here. I keep clicking on the image. Where is it? CMS here. So CMS, and you can turn this on here. And I ended up creating one new collection here. And as you can see, I just added titles here, like the previous clients that we had, and also date, and I also attached a media gallery to it. So the cool part is now, when you create a repeater, let me just show you what I did here. I ended up creating a repeater and connecting this repeater to that CMS. So as you can see, it says client's dataset, and the text is connected to that. Now, you can also redirect users to these pages that you're making with the CMS. So I ended up putting a button at the top here, and you can connect that to the CMS as well. And as you can see, if you do a clients here, manage items, if you connect that to the action, it's just going to open up a page specific to that CMS collection. So check this out. it's automatically going to redirect me to this page where we can show the gallery that we had in that collection. So if you have different clients, you're going to be able to upload different collections for each page. Now I ended up choosing kind of the same images here just to keep this simple, because it's just like filler for now, right? But when you actually have real images, you can have that here. Okay, so it's as simple as that, turning your CMS on, adding the collections, the items in it, adding the button in a repeater, and then just linking to it. And last but not least, I also ended up adding a teeny tiny bit of a little section here. Like I also added a little bit of animations to this, and just a simple get in touch here at the end with a footer with the social links as well. So this is ready now to get submitted. Get submitted! So now we can head over to wix.com/studio partner program and to the submit template. So let's click submit a new template. And one more step you need to do here, you need to complete your business information. But one more thing it's going to ask you is the publish template URL. So it's super simple. Just hit publish on your application right here, and you can copy this link and paste it over there like that. And that's it. Then you just need to add some description to your template. If you want to do it paid or free, you can also choose that here. A cover image for your template, so how it's going to look on the front page. This needs to be 1280 by 800, so make sure you got that format right. And that's pretty much it. You can go down here, select the industry, the style, and hit submit, and you are good to go. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the process of making this template. Links are going to be in the description if you want to sign up and give it a try. Let me know what you think of it. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye-bye.